Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, September 15th, 2022. Let's find out what is going on today according to the Forex calendar. New Zealand GDP data for the second quarter had been published overnight, and the same situation was with the data from the Australia employment change and full employment change together with the unemployment rate were published overnight. Unemployment rate jumps to 3.5% versus 3.4 expected, and employment change is increasing to 33,500 people, which is worse than 35,000 expected. Japanese data didn't bring any kind of revelations tonight, so there is nothing interesting here except maybe Tertiary industry activity index from Japan, which is deteriorating even further from -2% to -0.6%. So the main event of today is Bank of England interest rate decision scheduled for release at 1 p.m. The market participants expect the Bank of England to keep the interest rates at the level of 1.75%. So any hike or cut will be a big surprise for the markets. This at the same hour, Bank of England MPC meeting minutes is scheduled for release. So that's the Bank of England, and of course the all sub indices of the interest rate decision will be published as well. MPC vote hike, MPC vote cut, and the quantitative easing total from the Bank of England. Of course, we got some speeches from the European Union officials. The Guinders and Macron will give a speech between 11 and 11:30 a.m. However, the Bank of England interest rate decision is the highlight of the day. What do we have then later on in the menu of the Forex calendar? We got data from the US, plenty of data, plenty of the important data. 2:30, we got core retail sales expected to drop from 0.4 to 0.1%. Export price index, import price index, New York Empire State Manufacturing Index, Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index expected to decrease from 6.2% to 2.8. Retail sales data that's supposed to grow from 0% to 0.2, and of course, because it's Thursday, initial jobless claims. The jobless claims are expected to stay at the same level of 222,000 on the 4,000 people more is here expected. What's more, industrial production, business inventories, and retail inventories, all of this data are scheduled for release during the New York session today. So it's clear that we need to focus on a pairs related to the British pound, especially cable, and then pairs related to the American dollar. Let's start with British pound. For our chart of the British pound to the American dollar, popularly called cable, is right now trending lower after the big bearish engulfing pattern reversal. We got the new local low made around the level of 1.1538, bounced towards 30 periods average, and then we try to move lower again, back below the trend line and towards 1.1410. This is the multi-year technical support, 7-year technical support. The last time we hit this level, the low was made at 6 pips lower, 1.1404. We jumped immediately almost 3%, but then again after bad data from the US economy, we moved lower and moved lower. Now if there is a rate hike here, a significant rate hike on the cable chart, then we should see a rally on the British pound to American dollar, and this rally might even take the recent swing high, recent local high at 1.1757 out. Okay, if Bank of England leaves the interest rates at the same level, we will likely slowly go down. If they cut, the market will drop. Market will likely drop way below 1.1410. However, the greatest thing is here that we need to wait for the market. The most important thing here is that we need to wait for the Bank of England to officially confirm the interest rate decision, and then of course the meeting minutes are very important for the market participants to find out the possible further movement of the Bank of England. So that's the British pound. Okay, because of the data from the US, let's now find out what is going on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. The US dollar to the Japanese yen, 4-hour chart, as you can see, we are following our 5-wave to the upside scenario. Let me switch the time frame to daily. This is wave 4 in progress. This is wave 4 in progress, and we should expect another wave to the upside. As you know, we need wave 5. We need wave 5 here in order to complete this corrective, this impulsive behavior. So what we have here is wave 3 has been completed, 261% of the extension. Okay, so we don't need this one anymore. It's gone. Of course, the last level here as a top for the wave 3 will act now as the technical resistance, which is why I will gonna mark it here. There you go, red line. The high is at 145. So that's the high. 145. So yeah, there you go. 145 is the high anyway. The correction is right now being played out. Don't actually fall in love with the downside, because it looks like we will have one more wave to make possible. Triangle building here, up and down, and then break out to the upside. This is wave this is wave 4 in progress. So we need to there you go. So this is how it looks like on the US dollar to Japanese yen. Only a significant sell-off below 155.59 will invalidate the bullish scenario to the upside. US dollar to the Swiss franc. What is going on here? US dollar to the Swiss franc looking good. However, as you can see, there is no trend here on the daily time frame chart. We got this big bullish engulfing pattern. Let me just put then the technical support here, because that bullish engulfing pattern needs to be recognized. There you go. 9,481 is the low. Bullish engulfing pattern. Now the market is consolidating around the level of, let's say, 9,622. This is where the 30-day moving average is, daily moving average. Market conditions, 48 points means that this is a negative, of course, sentiment on the market, but very, very close to the neutral, because we are just in the middle of this range here, right? So no big moves on the US dollar to the Swiss franc. The outlook remains in range. Occasional rallies towards the extremely overbought market conditions, and then down towards the extremely oversold market conditions, right? What is gold doing? We didn't look at gold recently, and very interesting situation on the daily time frame chart. Please notice that gold is going down towards 1,687. That's the technical support. 1,680 was the last low from the middle of the July 2022, and the other target might be 1,676, only $4 lower. This is important support. The last time we hit this support in July 2022, we jumped around 7%. Yes, 7.5%. So that's a big jump on gold. Of course, it's been capped, and now we are going lower. So negative momentum, 34 points. That means this is strong negative momentum. Bears are in control of the market. Please expect the breakout lower below 1,676. Where is the next target? I'm trying to find out. As you can see, this level is very important. We jumped a couple of times here and here and here and here from this level, so any breakout will have a massive consequences for the gold market. The next target might be around the level of 1644, 1568. However, it won't help the bullish situation at all, this kind of a market reaction. So right now, best trying to break below this technical support with massive consequences if they do. Okay, so that's the gold market. Last but not least, Ethereum. After the match supposed to be done now, and what is going on the Ethereum market? And nothing is going on. We got this ABC to the upside. We got possible a connector here building, so the wave X is being developed here from so it should stop soon, and then if this corrective channel should be played out for a little bit longer, then we should see after the wave X another wave A, another wave B, another wave C to the upside. So eventually we might complete WXY corrective pattern to the upside on the Ethereum market. However, it's only my Elliott wave analysis. It's only kind of a prognosis. We don't know what will be the exact response of the market participants on the match. It's supposed to be done by now. It's looking so far so good. There's no important there's no breakthrough on the price of the Ethereum because it's been announced many times, months ago. Everyone knows about it, everyone knew about it. So right now maybe everything is already in the prices already has been valued, and the market is slowly consolidating in a tight range between 1555 and the technical resistance at 1655. So this is the $100 range on the Ethereum, has not been violated yet. We're waiting for another upwave ABC to the upside. If the market is out of the channel, then the scenario of the connector X and ABC to the upside is invalidated. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.